Hey everyone, there we go. Now you can get sounds of streets. There we go. And I get to talk over traffic. Or we can just look at it, right? This. Yeah, that. Alright. So, yes, this is the second episode of Telltale's Sam & Max Season 1. Yeah. Do a new game so we can see the intro. Yes, I do. There it is. But I still can't click anything for a little bit.
I got it! I got it!
Hello. Yes? Yes? Sweet mother of double jeopardy backstroking and butterscotch. We're on our way.
Who was it? The Girl Scouts lawyers again?
That was the commissioner. You will never guess which unduly famous TV personality made the most wanted criminals list this week.
Phyllis Diller? Gavin McLeod? Wink Martindale?
Close. Myra Stump, the darling hawk of daytime talk.
Myra? As in America's mom? The woman who told Tom Hanks to get a haircut? Surely you jest.
She's holding her audience hostage and giving them valuable gifts against their collective will.
I don't normally endorse the use of the word dastardly, but this is clearly dastardly. I think.
We've got to drive over to the station right away, or at our earliest convenience.
Great! I've been itching to bust some skulls since they canceled my so-called life.
Alright, now we can bust some skulls. Let me see about lowering everything except for their voices. There we go. Good flashing. Alright. So, now. Alright, point and click walking, hooray. Let's pick up the phone. Again.
Hello, is this the president? It is? Really? Well, thanks. That's all I wanted to know.
Sam, it's me. Open the window. I'm trapped on the ledge again. Sam, come on. I have to pee. And the PTA is here, and they're carrying signs. Hey, Sam, it's me again. I found a way to solve all three of my problems at once. But I'm going to be needing bail.
No.
Hubert doesn't look so hot, Max.
He doesn't look any worse than he did 2 months ago.
The drawers are just painted on to make the desk seem useful.
Oh, that's good. By the way, Max, I need to pick a trash can.
Nothing useful in here.
How ironic.
Remember our trip to the moon, Max?
Like cottage cheese through a strainer, Sam.
You continue to baffle me, little pal. Remember our motorcycle trip through the Midwest?
Just you, me, and the authorities from 7 states. But those were quieter times.
2002 was a great year for calendars.
I'm glad we stocked up. We've been going through them at a rate of about 1 a year since then.
I think these are all the same as last time. Oh well, we'll keep clicking everything.
These donuts must be 3 months old.
Don't throw that out! I'm saving it for a science experiment.
You bet, little buddy.
Welcome back, America, to day 3.5 of my most special episode ever. You don't want to miss any of our exciting guests coming up this hour. Plus, everyone in the audience is going to be getting a lifetime supply of non-dairy creamer.
We don't need non-dairy creamer. We need sleep.
Oh, I see. You were all thrilled when I gave you cars, then all-expense-paid vacations, and then home entertainment centers. But now, after I worked so hard and sacrificed so much, you'd rather sleep. It's all about you, isn't it? I guess nothing I ever do is good enough for you.
Maybe we'll start using non-dairy creamer someday.
That's more like it. You see, there's lots more fun to come, so stick around, America, and sit up straight. Nobody trusts a sloucher.
Good old TV. It's the only way I still feel well adjusted.
So, I don't know if anyone's actually watching, but Myra was peaking for me on my VU meter. I don't know if she sounded weird for you guys, but that could just be the joke. That she's got a shrill voice.
20 years worth of electric bills take up a surprising amount of space. Ah, yes, I remember that case. Particularly gruesome. When I got this thing, I thought it would be useful.
Where else would we keep the pieces of paper that we're never going to look at again?
Anybody home? Guess not.
Oh, no one's home.
Ah, Brady Culture's hair. It makes for an unwieldy but oh so enchanting memento of our first case in a long while.
He howled like a sick wallaby when I shaved it off him. Good times.
We should have Jesse James's hand appraised one of these days.
I bet it's especially valuable because it's autographed.
Let's close this door. Oh, thugs and hoodlums.
Our Thugs and Hoodlums file cabinet is almost full.
Can I help it if I come from a large family?
Ants are just like people, aren't they?
Yeah, kind of cute from far away, but really scary when you look at them through a microscope.
True. Alright, ants. Nothing good over here. There's Max's desk.
A very disturbed individual sits here.
That guy. Let's talk to him.
My toes are all a-twitter that we've gotten another case so close on the heels of the last one.
Don't say a Twitter, Sam.
Well, well, Myra Stump holding her audience hostage. You watch that particular bit of daytime fluff occasionally, don't you, Max?
Whenever our TV's out of hot, for some reason I can't get enough of her sharp-toothed maternal ranting.
Why do you suppose Myra's got her audience captive?
Who knows? Last month, Charles Grodin put his hand on her desk and she hit it with a ruler. She's very strict.
You're a lovable but essentially useless lump of fur and icky stuffing materials, Max.
On the contrary, I can be a vital source of alternative insight into the problems that plague you.
Well, there's that.
Thanks for following, Surprise.
Let's get going.
You lead and I'll follow haphazardly, shall I?
Alright. Saw the imager dump? Ah, good. Did you enjoy it? I'll read later if you enjoyed it. Oh wait, no, I don't want to leave. I want to talk to Mr. Spatula. We'll get there. Well, feel free to stay here and enjoy this, or go about your day. Or night, whatever time it is for you.
Mr. Spatula's looking good today.
Isn't he plastic?
Where's the rest of the news collection, Max?
It's a surprise.
That was totally worth coming back upstairs for. Woo! Oh wait, nah, we'll get it later. There's a really high-talking character I want you to judge the audio to. Yeah, we can go back upstairs just for that. Let's just keep going. This is the only spot we're gonna be the whole night. go between the office and then outside the office. Let's see if she'll talk again.
Welcome back, America, to day 3.5 of my most special episode ever. You don't want to miss any of our exciting guests coming up this hour. Plus, everyone in the audience is going to be getting a lifetime supply of non-dairy creamer. Help us!
How did her voice sound? To you, at least. Alright, let's go to... Keep going. Walk up.
Has been Brady culture behind bars.
He finally found a way to become famous. The police blotter.
Sounding fun to you? Yeah, I guess I'm using my headphones that have been out in the rain, so we'll see.
Alien Love Triangle Times. Looks like they're
Buffering.
sold out.
I mean, that might be on your end, surprise.
What ho! Samuel? Maximilian?
What the?
You're probably wondering how I know your names.
Not really.
It's me, Bosco.
What's with the slanted soup strainer, Bosco?
Bosco? I know not that moniker. I am Lord Reginald Rumplebottom, Earl of Dukedom the Third.
Sam, what language is he speaking?
I'm not sure, Max, but I think it might be English.
It's terrifying English.
No, really. What made you convert to British?
It's 'cause everybody's got an in for me, that's why.
Yeah, we heard.
I had to get a disguise to throw them off the trail. Oh, they'll never find me now.
They wouldn't even know where to begin to look.
Clever clogs.
What sick forces of evil are bedeviling you this time?
It's the skin bodies, man. They're after me.
Skin bodies? Sounds like a pack of belligerent nudists.
Oh, no. The skin bodies are like skinheads, but 10 times worse.
Sure they're not 100 times worse?
Yeah, maybe 100 times, maybe 1,000,000.
What are the skin bodies doing?
These skin bodies, what exactly are they doing to you?
They're stealing pinching my shaving cream.
Of all the things of yours they could pinch, why the shaving cream?
So they can shave their bodies, of course.
Of course.
Oh, of course. What happened to BTADs?
Not to be rude, but why isn't your fancy pants defense system stopping these skin bodies?
Well, after the whole video delivery conspiracy, I figured I better build something to keep people from bringing stuff into my store.
So?
So, I needed to borrow some of the high-tech detecting parts from BTADs.
Meaning nothing's stopping people from taking stuff out of the store anymore.
Dash it all! I knew I forgot something!
We want to buy something.
Yes, quite so, quite so.
What do you got? Actually, let's do the do you have any first.
Do you have any complimentary fresh garlic?
Nope,
Do you have any fine leather jackets?
nope,
Do you have any gumballs the size of your head?
nope,
Do you have any +2 plate armor of limitless squeezability?
nope,
Do you have any Pez dispensers with the head of infamous Mexican revolutionary Pancho Villa?
nope,
Do you have any ketchup?
nope. Oh, wait!
Got you!
Blast! Drat! Dash it all!
Do you have any complimentary fresh garlic?
Yeah, that was the last.
Nope.
What do you got?
What have you got?
Well, there is still one kind of shaving cream the blooming skin bodies haven't got yet.
Oh, yeah, I love shaving.
That's funny. I've never seen you shave.
I didn't mean myself.
And I have a most peculiar device behind the counter.
What's behind the counter?
What peculiar device are you so eager to pawn off on us this time?
It's the latest in Bosco tech innovation. A delightful invention I like to call a chemical-based voice modulator.
Voice modulator? What's that?
I do believe it's self-explanatory.
We don't really have time to explain it to ourselves. Why don't you just explain it to us?
Well, it alters the frequency of your voice molecules. Very useful, very useful.
We'll take your last can of shaving cream, old chap.
Splendid, spiffing, tickety-boo. Just bring it to the counter.
We'd like that voice modulator.
That will be 30 shillings.
Yeah, I left our shillings in my other pants. How much in dollars?
Let's see here. 30 shillings would be about 1 million American dollars.
$1,000,000? No way are we giving out that many tickets.
I think we'll have to find an entirely new revenue stream if we want that voice modulator.
Worth every shilling, trust me, trust me.
Nothing for us right now.
Indeed.
You're under arrest.
Hands in the air, Bosco. You're coming with us.
Good heavens! What is the meaning of this?
We're taking you in for masquerading as a man of class and distinction.
What the devil? Surely you jest.
Yes, surely we do. On the bright side, now you can add the police to your long list of paranoia-induced nightmare subjects.
Pshaw, piffle, pish-posh.
See you, Bosco.
Thanks, Bosco.
Pip, pip, honey nut Cheerio.
No thanks. I brought my lunch today. What do we have here? Organ Trader? Self-Loathing Weekly? Hot Bunny?
Ooh, let me see that.
Hot Bunny?
No, Self-Loving Weekly.
Are those the same two weenies that were in there a month ago?
Are you the same two weenies that were in here a month ago?
I think it's the tinge of green that makes this coffee especially appealing.
I take my coffee green, like my men.
What's on the shelf? Is that more
Whipped
shipping?
liverwurst.
Ew.
Want some?
Absolutely not. Sludgies. This week's flavors? Bangers and mash.
That's sausages and potatoes to you Yanks.
Oh, good. For a second, I thought it was something disgusting.
Which what? The green coffee?
Max, I've got a great idea involving you, a microwave, and 6 feet of aluminum foil.
Go on.
Maybe another time.
Oh, yeah, the green coffee. All right.
Nachos.
They're mine, nachos.
I think these are all the same ones.
Buy nachos.
Yeah.
Free toilet brush with every purchase.
Free toilet brush. I'm sold.
Use toilet brush.
I'll pass.
But we got to do it.
Ketchup, mustard, and purple stuff.
As vaguely referred to on TV.
Stay out of the loo. It's knackered.
Oh,
Say, Max,
I am not getting in that thing again. It took me weeks to get the fishy smell out of my fur.
tongues placed on freezer become property of Bosco.
I got quite a few tongues that way.
oh. Right. All right. Let's go. Let's take this shaving cream.
I could use a shave.
I'll say, your 5 o'clock shadow goes clear to your ankles.
Paws off, pig! Dog! Pig dog! The skin bodies rule the streets!
Blast, bugger, blimey, bollocks. The little bladder did it again. After him. Tally ho.
Tally ho.
Tally ho, fools.
All right.
What do you think of Bosco's accent?
Please. Even Hugh Grant does a better British accent than Bosco.
Just standing in this store, I can feel sugar and preservatives leaching directly into my bloodstream through my skin.
Let's stay here a little longer.
Sometimes Muzak makes me want to commit mayhem.
Almost everything makes me feel that way.
All right. That's enough of that.
Let's do some shopping.
Great!
Can I get coal tar? No. Off we go.
It looks like candy, but I'm pretty sure it's fish tank gravel again.
I've had worse.
Nope, there goes.
Takes me back to my childhood.
Alright, nothing good over there.
Remember our old car, Max?
I said I was sorry.
If you're gonna commit a crime of stealing shaving cream, stop driving right outside the store. Let's go to Lefty's.
This place used to be Lefty's tool rental shop.
Good old Lefty. I'll miss him.
You couldn't stand Lefty. You once poked him in the eye with a number 3 socket spanner.
Exactly. Good times.
Alright, let's see what these posters say.
Spin the Bottle Championship is coming up.
I like when they do the sudden death round with the Molotov cocktails.
Actually, it'd be even dangerous right now to have spin the bottom. They're all oh, wait, maybe not.
We should go to Switzerland sometime, Max.
Nah, they always jip you on the cheese. It's like half air.
Feel like taking in some pro wrestling?
I think I've seen that one.
Hey, it's the Indie Angst Film Festival.
What do they do? Show that second movie over and over again?
I guess. Go faster. Alright, let's just go catch him because he's annoying me while walking by, or by driving by. We'll get there eventually.
Where are we going, Sam?
Hey!
The skin buddies can't be stopped!
Where are we going? After those rats.
After those rats!
Alright, action time. Maybe.
There they are! Let's get them!
How do those laughably small wheels move so fast?
You'll never catch us! The skin buddies can't be stopped!
Give up the shaving cream, skin buddies!
The skin buddies don't give in to nobody!
Next ramp we see, we're gonna go over, that's for sure. They know I'm waiting for them. Past it. Come on. No, probably there. Okay, that's the rules I just made up. Horn. Yell at them again.
Stop now, or we will take decisive disciplinary action!
Never happened, Thomas!
Take the wheel, little buddy.
I thought you'd never ask.
Oh,
Missed him.
The skin buddies can't be stopped!
you have to try and get them to go.
Skin buddies can't be stopped!
Hey, the shaving cream!
Okay, hold on tight, little buddy.
We saved the shaving cream. Alright. Now we'll go into civils.
Sam! Max! How nice to see you! I don't suppose you have any candid photos of little green men feeling frisky, do you?
Huh, what, and yes. Let's go with yes.
Yes. By which I mean, huh?
It's my new career! I'm a tabloid publisher specializing in the thoughtful analysis of groundbreaking news of interest to myself and others like me.
What's it called?
The Alien Love Triangle Times.
You're a publisher now. What was that photo about? Journalism's a fine career for you. We'll be back.
So you're a publisher now? What happened to psychotherapy?
I've always had a fascination with the suppressed and the sensual, and for telling people too much about both. Publishing the Alien Love Triangle Times is a logical extension of all my previous careers. Except maybe Vatican spokesperson.
Makes sense.
Are you doing any psychotherapy on the side?
Only on space aliens.
I guess that narrows your clientele quite a bit.
No, not really.
How about a quick analysis, for old time's sake?
Oh, all right. Think of a number between 1 and 4.
1, 2, 3.5. 3.5.
3.5.
You're harboring feelings of guilt over previous feelings of remorse.
That's so true. How about another quick analysis?
Oh, all right. Think of a number between 1 and 4.
1.
You have boundless apeirophobia.
What's that?
The usual.
Okay.
How about another quick analysis?
Oh, all right. Think of a number between 1 and 4.
2.
Sounds like inverse paranoia to me.
What don't you mean by that?
I thought so.
How about another quick analysis?
Oh, all right. Think of a number between 1 and 4.
3.
You're selectively audio-averse.
I don't like the sound of that. What was it you said about a photo?
My new tabloid, the Alien Love Triangle Times, needs a cover photo of an extraterrestrial biological entity, or alien as the unwashed masses calls them, caught getting cozy with some of the locals.
Sybil, I'd like the record to show that although I support you as a friend, your latest project makes my skin decidedly crawly.
Me too, and I like it.
So, you're looking for a cover photo of little green men canoodling, right?
Yeah, though I'm kind of desperate at this point. Basically, I can use anything as long as there are 3 beings in the shot and at least one of them's an alien. It is the Alien Love Triangle Times, after all.
Got it. There's nothing like good, hard-nosed journalism.
You said it! It's time to find out the real answers to the real questions.
Like, what did those poor cattle do to deserve that?
No! What do aliens do for romance? Do they love? How do they get their otherworldly thrills?
By playing slots in Keno? That'd explain why they're always seen in Nevada.
What?
Have you learned anything interesting since you started this, magazine?
I learned why Elvis had such an otherworldly voice.
Elvis was not an alien.
Sure he was. He just wore makeup to cover his emerald green skin.
Frankly, Sybil, this project is disturbing, as well as distressingly intimate.
Like seeing Stephen King getting a hot butter massage.
Oh, you saw last week's issue.
Okay.
Is anybody else an alien that we might not know about?
Dr. Phil.
Well, that goes without saying.
Oh, 2007.
Is anybody else an alien that we might not know about?
Yes.
We'll be back.
Keep watching the supplies.
Someone somewhere is an alien.
This appears to be some sort of reproductive device.
It's a mimeograph. I use it to print my tabloid.
I've got half a mind to stretch out for a little bit.
I think you have to stretch the whole thing, or it rips.
You baffle me sometimes, Max. Is this the kind with aloe in the sheets for extra softness?
Chloroform, actually. Some of my therapy patients used to get a little rowdy.
Oh, that's good. Nothing interesting.
Nothing useful in here.
Let's look at her diplomas.
Impressive credentials.
Thank you.
Where's Diploma Mill College?
It's in Battle Creek.
Very convenient if you haven't got a bulletin board.
That is good. What cactuses are good for?
I think those might be iron-ons.
Convenient and painful. A surefire hit with the average consumer.
Nice cactus. Saguaro?
Vinyl.
Hey, if you dip that in ink, you could do 30 tattoos at once.
If I could scare up 30 customers at once, I'd still be in the tattoo business.
Taxidermy. The dead are truly the kitsch of the living.
And vice versa.
You're an unfathomable well of something, Max. That may be the least relaxing sign I've ever seen.
What about the one at the barber shop that says low fatality rate?
I stand corrected.
All right, let's go. We can actually start doing the game stuff now.
Where are we going, Sam?
The TV studio.
Goody!
We're gonna go be on TV.
Well, here we are, Max. The TV station with programs too old to be contemporary, too new to be retro, but consistently derivative enough to be popular. WARP.
Television's so mindless, you can't help but watch.
Oddly quiet in here.
Mysteriously so.
Well, let's find this Myra character and smack some good old-fashioned sense into her.
I don't care if we smack it into her or smack it out of her, just so long as there's smacking involved.
You crack me up, little buddy.
Alright, if I hit that door, it will make me leave, so... This door will be locked in case of fire, this door will be locked and cameras will be switched on for an impromptu reality show.
Need a broom, little buddy?
Get
I don't
famous,
use
guys,
brooms,
yep.
Sam. I necessitate the use of them.
I hope that's just a prop.
I hope it isn't.
There's only one explanation for a propeller on the wall.
Yes, this TV station is a giant flying battleship.
Either that, or it's just a prop. Huh, get it?
I vote for the giant flying battleship.
It's got a falling star on it.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder how you'll crash and burn.
Yeah.
There you go. Barrel Haven.
The Barrel Haven. From whence comes this storybook set?
Clearly from a work of unparalleled artistic vision and emotional expressiveness.
No wonder I haven't seen it.
Scaffold.
Hey, even the scaffold is just a prop.
Yeah, from that show about the TV crew that solves crimes around the station using advanced forensics and overly dramatic reenactments.
Come on, who ever heard of a crime at a TV station? Stand aside, casually attired stagehand. We're Sam and Max, freelance police.
We've come to save some pathetic hostages from the clutches of...
Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. Number one, I'm not a stagehand. I am the director. The director!
Could have fooled...
Number two, we're no longer holding the auditions for animal cops with crippling mental disabilities and a lust for dance.
Oh no, we're not actors.
You got that right. I don't think I've ever seen worse acting in my entire life. And yes, I have seen Keanu Reeves' performance in Toast, the musical.
Sam, I think my hypersensitive ego may need stroking.
Don't look at me.
Next? Who's next?
This was back when Keanu Reeves was a bad actor.
You don't seem to understand. We're highly untrained police officers.
Look, hats off for dedication, guys, but I'm just not buying the police act.
I feel so invalidated.
We're looking for Myra Stump, the darling hawk of...
Do not mention that name in my presence.
Which name? Myra or Stump?
Either and or both.
What's your beef with Myra?
Let's just say Myra and I have creative differences. I'm creative and she isn't. I'm sorry, what was your question?
You and Myra. Why the hate?
Look, Myra runs her show her way, and I run every other show my way. If she doesn't want me on her set, I could care less.
You mean you couldn't care less? If you could care less, then you do care some, which doesn't really...
No, I was right. I could care less because I care even less about what you're saying right now.
Oh, burn!
Quiet, knucklehead.
Now that's an actual burn.
What are you doing here, anyhow?
What am I doing here? I'm holding auditions for Midtown Cowboys. What are you doing here?
Midtown Cowboys? The critically panned but publicly adored sitcom about two cattle ranchers trying to make it in Midtown Manhattan?
Yes, well summarized.
You're hiring extras?
No, I'm hiring the stars. The two main characters went on Myra a couple days ago, and I haven't heard from them since. I need replacements ASAP.
Sam, did you hear that? If we can pass one lousy audition, sitcom stardom will finally be ours!
Rocketing to fame for the most insubstantial of reasons. That truly is the American dream.
That's what I'm trying for right now. Let's audition.
We'd like to apply for that instant stardom you promised?
You want to audition? Well, if there were anybody else here, I'd tell you to forget it, but okay.
All right! What do we do?
I'm going to have you play a scene from Old Yeller. Tell me you've seen it.
I'm not into horror movies.
It's the classic boy gets dog, dog gets rabies, boy shoots dog story. Max, I want you to play the boy.
Yes! Boy! That is so me!
And Sam, you play the dog.
Oh.
Okay, Sam, ready? I need you to act like you've got full-blown rabies. Understand?
What's my motivation?
You're a mad dog. Now, show me Rabbit.
Grr.
No, dig deep. You should be just frothing mad. Cut! What are you doing? Sorry, I'm not hiring a dog who can't even do a simple rapidity scene.
I don't know what went wrong. I was feeling so rabid.
You look pretty disease-ridden to me.
Come back after you've taken a few thousand acting lessons.
Alright, let's try again.
Hello again.
Yes?
Actually, yeah, let's just audition.
Can we take another crack at that audition?
Fine. Let's take it from the top. Ready, Sam? Show me Rabbit.
And this is why we had to get the shaving cream.
Brilliant! Now that's what I call diseased.
Thank you. Thank you. First off, I'd like to thank all the little people who...
Zip it. Okay, Max, you've just realized your dog is walking death, and you'll have to put him down for the good of society.
Really?
You're sad, you're despondent, you're grief-stricken. Now, show me the emotion.
Boo-hoo?
You call that emotion? I've seen Myra show more emotion, and she ought to be declared a national Botox reserve. Grief, I said. Give me grief. Cut! That has got to be the saddest sad performance I've ever seen.
Is that good or bad?
Bad. I'd recommend you try to think about dead puppies or something, but that's what the scene's about, and it didn't help. Come back when you can cry on cue.
Alright, let's walk around. Or can we even get anywhere?
Once used for apples, now used for derrieres.
We probably can't go in there unless we're on the show.
Hey! Actors only back there.
There it is.
But we're police.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Alright, let's audition one more time and see if we can make Max cry.
Hello again.
Yes?
Can we take another crack at that audition?
Fine. Let's take it from boy gets weepy. Ready, Max? Show me the emotion.
Tear gas, of course.
Perfect. Now, the fateful moment has arrived. Despite your immense grief, you must put your beloved companion out of his misery.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Oh. Idiot. What demonic force possessed you to do that?
The demonic force called acting, Sam. You should try it sometime.
Good thing I had my anti-hypnosis helmet built into my hat, or I'd have one too many holes in the head.
Bravo. Bravo! Such realism, such authenticity. I was convinced you were actually shooting him. How did you do the sound effects?
You don't want to know.
The search for the Midtown Cowboys is over. You're hired. Head to the set next door and we can begin filming immediately.
Let's hurry, Sam. We only have 14 minutes and 55 seconds of fame left.
Yay, we're famous. Tear gas grenade to the face. Yeah. Well, it was an onion.
I don't want to make anybody mad. Unless there's a reason, or it seems fun.
Oh, well, let's shoot Max then.
That's more fun when somebody's watching.
Oh, okay. Guess we'll go beyond the show.
All right, people, let's get the stage set up. The celebrity host will be here any minute. Oh, right. The crew's working on Myra. Stupid, no talent, fat face.
Weren't you just...
I think she just defied the laws of physics.
Sorry, you'd be amazed how many times a day I have to do that. Things tend to be hectic here.
Doesn't bother us a bit. Sam and Max, consummate professional actors, reporting for duty.
You said duty, Sam.
I knew you guys were right for this show.
Speaking of which, could you perhaps explain the show a bit?
Okay, here's the drill. On Midtown Cowboys, you play a pair of cattle ranchers trying to raise a herd in an apartment in Manhattan.
My Uncle Ernie did that, except it was pigs. And not in an apartment.
I only see one cow.
It's a small herd. You're struggling, okay?
Okay.
You've got this landlord, Mr. Featherly, who has a very strict no cows policy.
Devilishly inconvenient.
I begin to see from whence the hilarity sprouts.
Yes, Featherly is always barging in, and you try to hide the fact that you have a cow in the apartment. Lots of sight gags, usually something gross winds up happening. Simple enough?
Great. Where's the script?
Well, there's a slight hitch. The cow ate most of the script, so you're going to have to ad-lib the show.
Ad-lib?
Yes, make it up as you go. Improvise.
Well, I guess our regular life has given us plenty of practice.
Don't worry, you'll be working with Philo Pennyworth, who plays Featherly. He's a brilliant actor, classically trained, Globe Theater and all that. Just set him up to do something funny, and he'll handle it from there.
Check. Anything else?
Actually, yes. We did save one line from the script, and it's really important to work it in, because it's the product placement that pays for the whole show. One of you will have to say the line.
Me, pick me!
All right, Max, your line is this. Better get the serious toothpaste.
I like it already.
Alright, let's start taping. What's the show about? What's Max's line? Alright, that's... let's start taping.
We're as ready as we're ever gonna be. Let's start taping the show.
Okay, now remember, your landlord's at the door, and you don't want him to know you've got a cow in there. Ready? Action!
Open up in there! I know you're hiding a cow!
Oh,
Let there be light.
Hey! Open up!
gotta hide the cow with the lampshade, obviously.
Open up in there! I know you're hiding a
There
cow!
we go. Life of the party.
Aha! I know you've got a... Well, who's your guest, boys?
Our chef, Abraham Lincoln, the Prince of Upper Thrombosis, a cow wearing a lampshade. Let's go, our chef.
This is the French chef we hired to satisfy our inexplicable, insatiable craving for omelets and duck à l'orange.
And frog's legs. I like mine extra crispy.
Oh, a French chef, eh? I love French bread and French fries. I went to Gay Paris one time myself, you know. It was back in my army days.
Oh, good. They're still talking. Cooking show.
Goodness, who left this lying here?
Cow's tail.
I'm sorry, what was that you said?
Oh, rip cow pie. Yep. Moo, moot. It's a French tone poem.
He said Camus. It's a very short French tone poem entitled The Pen of My Aunt is on the Dresser of My Uncle.
Except in French.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I'm just not sure where we're going with this. Can we start again?
Cut! Let's get the set back the way it was.
Guess we did it wrong. Well, let me take things without...
I shouldn't fool with the set while we're not taping the show.
Ah, of course. Consummate professional.
Hi, Mom. Hey, Bossy.
Alright, cow's tail, cow pie, books, and Max. Max and books.
These are all thesauri. Who decorated this set?
English majors working for peanuts, as usual.
Sounds about right.
Ah, nature. In Manhattan, this counts as a view.
That's
If
true.
there's a leak, it counts as a water view.
Okay. I was hoping we'd get that billiard ball, but I guess not. Alright, I guess we'll shoot this episode. Did he just eat Max? Yeah. Does it all the time. Watch.
Can we take
Anytime-
5?
The Screen Actors Guild will break my knuckles if I say no, so go ahead.
Anytime Max is in the way.
In Manhattan, this counts as a view.
If there's a leak, it counts as a water view.
But he's fine, because he's always there to say his line. I want to say it was a mechanism in case Max was in the way. Alright, let's start taping.
Let's have another go at that scene, shall we?
It's Birdo.
See if you can squeeze in
lurking.
some gross out humor this time. Ready? Action!
Open up in there.
No.
I
Okay.
know you're hiding a cow.
Let's put the plate
Goodness, who left this lying here?
under the cow.
Open up! Open up in there. I know you're hiding a cow.
I don't care if it is just a prop. I'm not touching that with my bare hands.
Hey!
I got my last VO class tonight, so I'll also be watching participating. That's
Open
fine.
Up. Open up in there.
Alright.
I know you're
Oh,
hiding a
'cause
cow.
I wasn't holding the plate. That's why. Because that's how these things work.
Hey!
Hashtag support.
Open up!
Uh-oh.
Now,
I guess I should
all
have done
right,
the
I know
shot
you've got.
first.
Oh, for pity's sake! This will never work if you're not even going to try to disguise the cow!
Cut!
Amateurs!
Let's get the set back the way it was.
I'm the worst actor ever. Alright. This time I know what to do now.
Let's have another go at that scene, shall we?
Don't forget to work in Max's line. Better get the serious toothpaste. Okay? Action!
Open up in there! I know you're
Let
hiding
there
a
be
cow.
light.
Hey! Open up!
There we go. Life of the party.
Open up in there. Aha! I know you've got a... Well, well, well. Who's your guest, boys?
So I know chef is the correct answer. I kind of want to see what happens if I pick Abraham Lincoln.
Surely you recognize Abraham Lincoln, talented tap dancer and 16th President of the United States?
His hat fell into a bucket of bleach this morning.
My goodness, President Lincoln? I didn't even know you were still alive. You know, I had an excellent idea for the redesign of the penny I'd like to tell you about.
Oh, okay, that worked.
Goodness, who left this lying here?
Say, what's this? I'm sorry, what was that you said?
It's his latest speech. Moo, moot, moon, latest speech. Latest speech it is.
Mr. Lincoln was just reciting his latest speech, a revision of the Gettysburg Address intended for the minuscule attention spans of the modern audience.
Could you repeat everything you said after Mr. Lincoln? I kind of drifted off.
I'm sorry, I'm just not sure where we're going with this. Can we
Thought you
start
were a good
again?
actor.
Cut! Let's get the set back the way it was.
All right.
Let's have another go at that scene, shall we?
Places, everybody. And action!
There's like the theme song.
I know you're hiding.
Let there be light.
Hey!
All right. We'll do this one right.
Open up!
There we go. Life of the party.
Aha! I know you've got a... Well, well, well. Who's your guest, boys?
Our chef.
This is the French chef we hired to satisfy our inexplicable, insatiable craving for omelets and duck à l'orange.
And frog's legs. I like mine extra crispy.
Oh, a French chef, eh? I love French bread and French fries. I went to Gay Paris one time myself, you know. It was back in my army days.
Oh, wait, I need the plate.
Goodness, who left this lying here?
Say, what's this? I'm sorry, what was that you said?
Mugu Gai Pan, a delicious food.
He said Moo Goo Gai Pan. It's a French dish the chef has just made.
Whoa, super! I'll try some of that. Where's the plate?
I can't help but feel this is all terribly wrong somehow.
Aha! Interesting.
That's one word for it.
There's a familiar flavor. Fennel, maybe?
Kentucky bluegrass, I think.
This moo whatever stuff is really good. What's it called in English?
Cow pie!
Really? Well, that's funny. It sounds just like... Ah!
Now? Better get the serious toothpaste.
Zoom in and cut.
Phew.
That was comic gold. The network is going to love it.
Naturally. I'll be in my dressing room refreshing my muse. Don't call me for at least an hour.
Nice work, you guys. Here's a clip for your reel.
Thanks.
Let's get the set back the way it was.
close up of Mr. Featherly. Alright, let's go to the cooking show. Or the game show. Cooking without looking. Do we need to do anything in here yet? I don't think so. Let's go to the game show. Who's never gonna be
Look,
a millionaire?
Max, there's the door to Myra's set. Let's get in there and liberate her literally captive audience.
Sam, forget the hostages. There's somebody famous. It's Hugh Bliss.
Who, Bliss?
No, Hugh Bliss. Inventor of prismatology. Helped millions unlock the power of their personal color spectrums.
Right, the stage magician turned happiness guru. Like we didn't have enough of those already.
I want to meet him.
Fine, but if he magically pulls another rainbow butterfly out of somebody's ear, I'm leaving.
Hi, Hugh Bliss.
Hi, I'm Hugh Bliss.
Yeah, we know.
And you are Sam and Max, freelance police.
How'd you know?
Do you believe in magic? 'Cause I do.
Hubris, hubris. We'll see. Maybe that will come up. It's got interesting background music and an interesting stare.
So, Hugh Bliss, what brings you to WARP?
I too am here to meet Myra.
How'd you know we came for Myra?
Oh, don't you see? I can read your mind.
As the resident doubting Thomas of this crime-fighting duo, I consider it my civic duty to say, prove it.
Okay, think of something, anything.
Hugh Bliss is a big fat charlatan. Pennies on the eyes of a dead mime. 6,373,411.98. What's going on?
Hugh Bliss is a big fat charlatan.
Was he right?
Big deal. Everyone thinks that.
Oh? Think of something else. Pennies on the eyes of a dead mime.
Well?
I must have been silently mouthing the words.
Really? Think of something else. 6,373,411.98.
Sam?
Lucky guess.
Was it? Think of something else. Enough of this ridiculous farce.
Stop it.
Do me! Do me!
Oh my! And that's unspeakably depraved.
Yeah, you got it! Wow, you're amazing.
OMG, he's so creepy. Yep. Let's see if he'll show us a magic trick. Actually, let's find out why he wants to
What's
see
your
Myra.
business with Myra?
I'm to be a guest on her show, silly.
Yeah, silly.
I'm spreading the word about my new book, Emetics, the handbook for multicolored happiness. Take a copy when you leave.
Can you just give us the 10-word summary instead? We're on a pretty tight schedule.
10 words. Oh my! How about prismatology is the answer? Unicorns are pretty, and rainbows too. That's 10.
That is 10. What's prismatology?
What's the story on this prismatology flapdoodle?
Prismatology is only the greatest intellectual, emotional, and spiritual revolution ever to grace this fair planet.
Thank goodness we have someone who can give an impartial assessment.
Shh. Tell us more.
Join Prismatology today, and you too can experience the magic of true bliss.
That goes against everything I've ever hoped for. And yet now I'm strangely attracted to the notion.
Snap out of it, little buddy. We've got a case to solve.
Let's see a magic trick.
Dazzle us with a feat of legerdemain, why don't you?
Okay, I'll show you the magic of prismatology in action. Pick a color, any color.
Ochre! Ochre! No, mauve! Burnt sienna!
How about a color I've heard of, Pick a color, as long as it's red, green, or blue.
Alright, let's see what happens. I know I know eventually it needs to be green.
Red, Fred.
Ooh, I know what you're thinking. Is it real or is it illusion?
Was his text always red?
I challenge you to change colors again.
Okay, pick a color. Any color.
Do blue, Hugh.
Oh.
I challenge you to change colors again.
Okay, pick a color. Any color.
His subtitles change color when he does.
Return to your usual albinic hue.
Wow.
I challenge you to change colors again.
Okay, pick a color. Any color.
It's not easy being green.
Oh, but it is with magic. Ah.
Now he doesn't look creepy, right? Because he's green?
Say, Hugh Bliss, can we get a picture with you for our scrapbook of instantly forgettable memories?
Splendid idea. I wish I'd thought of it. Oh, and in fact, I did. Hence the camera. Now gather round.
But how will you take the picture?
By magic.
Okay.
Say, chocolate-covered puppies.
Chocolate-covered puppies. So where's the picture, Magic Man?
Oh, my. I seem to have misplaced it. Check your pockets. Maybe I left it there.
That's enough of that.
Sorry to interrupt your little joy fest, but I've got a situation here.
Never fear, pretty lady. Hugh Bliss is here.
Yeah. Anyway, our game show host went on Myra hours ago, and he still hasn't come out. Think you can fill in till he gets back?
Can a butterfly fly? Yes, it can. Oh, what do I do?
When a contestant comes to the podium, just read him a question from the card. Then, when he gets it wrong, insult him and tell him to get off the stage.
Oh, no. Prismatology teaches us to love everyone, no matter what.
Right, just read the cards.
Okay. I still love you.
Yep, anyone bringing peace is incredibly creepy. Alright, let's go to Myra's show.
It's polite to knock. You do know we're taping a show here.
Great day in the morning.
It's Myra Stump herself. Yourself.
Release the hostages.
How about letting your hostages go now? What do you say?
Hostages? They're my guests. You know, if there's one that fries my burger, it's the rampant victim culture in American media today. Oh, boo-hoo! Myra's audience all got luxury minivans. Now they have to worry about where they're going to park. Bah!
I know what you mean, Myra. It's like I'm always telling people, don't think of it as a bullet wound. Think of it as a transfusion opportunity.
Always the optimist.
Seriously, we're officers of the law, more or less, and we'll have to insist that you free the hostages.
Of course. Just as soon as the show's over.
And when is that exactly?
Oh, who can say? We still have so many gifting opportunities. I just found a year's supply of industrial-strength soap backstage. I think I'll give that away. Or else have a valuable lesson on curing potty mouth.
I'd like a restraining order against Hugh Bliss. Well, lucky for you, he's in the next 5 episodes of this.
Can we come in and see the show?
Can you? Don't you mean...
May we come in and see the show?
That's much better. No, we're at full capacity. The only people getting in now are famous people who are appearing on the show.
Well, let's be guests on your show. We're famous.
May we appear as guests on your show?
I excel at talking about myself.
Are you famous?
Perhaps. In an internet petition, or there ought to be a law kind of way.
Not good enough. I'll need evidence of your explosive star power.
I blew up a public restroom last week.
I want to see a copy of your recording contract, for one thing.
Well, what if we...
Recording contract and a clip from your hit TV show. You're not anybody these days if you don't act and sing.
Recording contract, TV clip.
Piece of cake.
No cake. I'm on a diet. But I will naturally need evidence of the latest juicy scandal you've been involved in.
We have to be scandalized?
Of course! What kind of show do you think this is?
Are you sure you want us to answer that?
Look, it's very simple. Show me a recording contract, a clip from your TV show, and some evidence of a scandal, and I'll squeeze you in.
Oh, is that all? As it happens, we brought a clip of our wacky hit sitcom, Midtown Cowboys. We're the stars.
Well, I'm certainly impressed with how far standards for entertainment have fallen in this country.
Thanks?
But you're also going to need a recording contract and a nice, juicy scandal to be a guest on my show.
Your eyes look a little spirally. Are you feeling all right?
Of course I am, sweetheart. By the way, when was the last time you brushed your teeth? And you should really be flossing.
You certainly sound like your normal self. But why are you keeping everybody in there?
I'm just doing what I always do. Slave and toil to put on the best show possible. It's just, after opening presents from well-wishers, I felt so compelled to make this show extra special.
Trying to restrain myself and not play Dog Sled Saga, but also I want to play Dog Sled Saga. I mean, you can play whatever that game we kept talking about was instead. I know it ends in Impact. And definitely, when I looked it up last, Genshin, okay, because when I looked it up, I accidentally typed in Genghis, which took me to an article about the impact of Genghis Khan. He actually helped prevent global warming by killing off enough people to cool the earth. I gave away the trivia question. Alright, I think you might be hypnotized.
Don't be alarmed, but I'm beginning to suspect that you might be hypnotized.
Don't be silly. Hypnotism is just an excuse people use today to abdicate responsibility. I hate how this country's become a bushel of Bill and Betty brainwashies.
Hypnotized or not, that sounds like Myra's patented blend of lovingly cutting criticism and charismatic know-it-allatry.
Genghis Khan, first climate change activist. Are you sure you're not hypnotized?
Are you sure you're not hypnotized?
Of course not. I'm just inspired, and even more so than usual.
Alright, we'll be back.
I'm gonna go get my autograph book. We'll be right back.
It's too nice to stay indoors. You boys should go play outside. And you should stop making that face, dear. It'll stick if you're not careful.
What face?
Alright, here's Hugh Bliss. Let's be on this show. Be on every show.
We've got a contestant, people! Hit it!
From somewhere deep within the bowels of WARP, it's Who's Never Going to Be a Millionaire with special guest host Hugh Bliss.
Hi, I'm Hugh Bliss.
Our first contestants are a pair of professional freelance police officers. They enjoy firing their guns randomly and running over things. Please welcome Sam and Max.
Listen, Sam, they love us!
Welcome. You know the rules. If you can answer even one question correctly, you'll walk away a millionaire.
Start loading the armored cars, Hugh, because my brain's stuffed with enough worthless trivia to power a small Chilean village for decades.
It's true!
Okay, are you ready? Oh, happy day. It's an easy one. If a man sets out from the Horsehead Nebula in a spaceship traveling at thrice the speed of light, and his father leaves from Rigel too at the same time going half the speed, how many nanoseconds will it be before time paradox causes the first man never to have been born?
No idea, no clue, no chance, no hope. Let's do no idea.
I'd have to say chimichanga.
Judges? Oh, I'm sorry. No, you lose.
This is an outrage. I demand a recount.
We do have a fabulous consolation prize, a copy of Emetics by me, Hugh Bliss.
No thanks. I'm content to leave with just my burning shame and newfound sense of inadequacy.
Okay.
Find out which poor schmuck will be the next to blow his chance at millions right after these messages.
And 2, you want me to keep talking to Hugh Bliss, right? Keep being on this show?
We've got another contestant. Hit it!
Welcome back. Our next contestants are these guys again.
Okay, are you ready? Here's the question. What is the mass of a solid dodecahedron composed of unrefined nickel 3 decameters to the side rounded to the nearest milligram?
I'd have to guess Patty Duke's evil twin cousin.
Oh, so close. But no, you lose!
We'll be right back after these messages.
Alright, I'm tired of talking to him too. Go back and be on our show. Or go, let's be on Embarrassing Idol.
I just don't see how you can sing and be a judge. I don't think the public would swallow that.
Hey, Sam, do my eyes deceive me, or are those our formerly hypnotized former child star acquaintances, the Soda Poppers?
Sweet jellyfish paste on a stick, you're right. What are the odds?
Could we find another judge? What about one of those guys?
I don't suppose either of you would be interested in being a judge on Embarrassing Idol, the hot new show where we make uncomfortable entertainment out of people's misplaced faith in their own singing ability.
Oh, me! I promise I'll be completely unbiased in my abuse of the contestants.
Fine. Take a seat.
Goody! I get to sing!
Welcome back to Embarrassing Idol. The judges are chomping at the bit, so say hello to our first contestant, Peepers.
Am I blue? Who are you? Can I fly?
Well, that was a bit sloppy, but I particularly liked how you hit that high note. That always impresses me. I think you'll get my vote.
I'm definitely voting for you. After all, you are my brother. Very impressive. You sound almost exactly like a sick cat being dragged through rusty farm machinery. But this is a singing contest, so I think I'll have to vote for someone else. Is there anyone else?
Not so far.
Yay!
Definitely don't want to hear him sing again.
Well, Peepers, you underdeveloped former non-psychotherapist you. What a treat to run across you again.
I'm not sure if I ever properly thanked you for hitting me over the head recently.
Repeatedly.
No gratitude necessary. Just doing our jobs.
Sure.
How do you hit those high notes?
How do you manage to hit those eardrum-scarring high notes?
If you're implying that I use any artificial vocal enhancements, I don't. What you hear is pure Peepers.
That's almost exactly what I would have said.
Really, is there any trick to hitting the high notes like you do?
Look, I told you, I don't use any artificial vocal enhancement, and I resent the implication. I have a gift, that's all.
Your lyrics have an intriguingly vapid quality. Did you write them yourself?
Of course! Any similarity to lyrics from other wildly popular songs is meant as homage, not theft.
Really, is there any trick to hitting the high notes like you do?
Look, I told you, I don't use any artificial vocal enhancement, and I resent the implication. I have a gift, that's all.
I'm dying to know. Is there any truth to the rumors about lip-syncing on the old Soda Poppers TV show?
We only did that on the released version.
See ya.
I'll leave you to whatever it is you're doing over here.
Good luck.
Can I look at these?
Sure, take 'em. I've got them memorized. Am I blue? Who are you? Can I fly?
Very impressive. Once used for apples, now used for derrieres. Is that your mug?
No, it was here when I got here, last week.
Ew.
That sounds about right. Alright, let's see. Let's go talk to Hugh Bliss again. Or more importantly. Yeah, let's just go talk to Hugh Bliss. Because now I have a question I know the answer to.
Hey, a perfect fit. That's where I'd stand if I were the host, which I'm not.
Oh, you could be the host if you wanted to.
We've got another contestant. Hit it!
Welcome back. Our next contestants are these guys again.
Okay, are you ready? The question is, am I blue?
I could get it wrong. Nah. Yeah, let's get it wrong and see what happens.
Yes, Hugh. Yes, you are.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, you lose.
We'll be right back after these messages.
We've got another contestant. Hit it!
Welcome back. Our next contestants are these guys again.
Okay, are you ready? The question is, who are you?
Who? Which one is he? He's Sam.
I'm Sam.
You think you're Sam, huh? That's absolutely right!
Yes.
Congratulations! You're a millionaire!
We're rich! Filthy rich!
We just went bankrupt, so we will not be back after these messages.
I don't believe it. Well, this is awkward, but we don't actually have $1 million in cash.
Sweet mother of all quiz show scandals.
We'll have to give you $1 million worth of food stamps. They're right over there.
Hold on. Can you buy deep-fried licorice rubs with food stamps?
We'll take it.
I'll take
One,
$1 million worth of food stamps
two,
right now.
3, 174, 175, 999,999, and $1 million.
Let's go spend it, Sam. It's burning a hole in my pocket.
It's putting quite a bulge in mine.
Alright, let's go. Let's go spend it. Actually, let's go beyond the cooking show. Just because he has a bulge in his pocket, that's not rip phrasing. Who are you?
What's the story with this show?
Cooking Without Looking? It's a cooking show aimed at Motorhead bachelors who have never seen the inside of a grocery store.
Is there a big demand for that?
You'd be amazed.
Where's the host?
Where's the host? Is he in watching the Myra show?
No, he's one of the few who isn't. He got food poisoning while he was taping last week's show. Right in the middle, in fact.
Was it gruesome?
Yes, and unfortunately, this show goes out live.
Can we get a tape of the show?
Can we get a tape of the show?
This one? No, it's broadcast live. We don't tape it.
How are you always everywhere before us?
How do you do that teleportation trick where you're always everywhere ahead of us?
Trade secret, honey.
Makes sense.
How do you keep it so clean in here?
The complete absence of anything resembling food is helpful.
Are there any fruits or vegetables around here?
Aren't there fruits or vegetables of any sort around here?
Just the crew. I never get tired of that one. Okay, actually, no. We strive for realism, and the average bachelor kitchen doesn't contain any natural plant life except mold.
True. See ya.
See ya.
Probably.
Bucket o' lard.
That's enough lard to clog the arteries of a major metropolis.
Or start a circus of greased squirrels.
I rue the day you lost your NEA funding, Max. This fridge isn't even a fridge. It's a fake.
Dangerous implement.
Hey, Sam, can I?
No. It's like a scene from Heidi.
How does that bird manage to stay still for so long?
That's quite an assortment.
They must have scoured every toxic waste dump in the state.
This is quite realistic.
Like that animatronic kid on The Cosby Show.
This is quite realistic.
Like that animatronic kid on The Cosby Show.
I think this is one of those cooler things they use on medical shows to transport donor spleens.
What's it doing on the set of a cooking show?
Some knowledge is better left unclaimed.
Sure. Bucket. Window. Dangerous implements. Alright, I guess we'll...
Welcome to Cooking Without
show.
Looking, the cooking show for the typical bachelor kitchen, containing no fruits, vegetables, or healthy ingredients of any sort. The show where we take a random assortment of condiments and barely edible items and create a meal within minutes. Filling in for Chuck Flagon this week, these guys.
Just go with it.
They gave us hats.
Hello, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Sam. It's great to be here.
Not you, Buckethead, the audience.
Oh, greetings, worshipful fans. Remember, the only reason I'm on TV is because I'm better than you.
We've got some furious cooking to do, so let's get right to it.
What are we making, Sam?
A casserole, a cake, chilled summer foie gras soup with goat yogurt. Nothing.
Well, that's all we have time for today.
Goodbye, adoring public.
Oh.
Soon I will demand tribute.
Kind of expected there to actually be
Welcome once again to Cooking Without Looking, the show where we use absolutely no natural ingredients whatsoever and still make something you guys can choke down. Filling in for the inconveniently food-poisoned Chuck Flagon, these guys.
Thank you, and welcome to the show.
What are we making this time, Sam?
casserole.
We're making a delicious casserole. Let's just go to our trusty ingredient rack and select some savories for our all-purpose thingamawatsit.
It's a pot, Sam.
Sure it is, little buddy. And you're a kettle.
Alright, so we got squid tentacles, wombat secretions, buffalo chips, sulfuric acid, hair gel, MSG, roof tile shards, pink mink oil, tweed, uranium pellets, dried dingo kidneys, not dingo, asbestos sprinkles, lard, monk paste, and red dye number 2. Let's start with a good base of wombat secretions.
A pinch or two of wombat secretions.
Make sure they're lightly damp to the touch. The wombats, not the secretions.
A dash of squid tentacles.
A fistful of squid tentacles.
Ooh, that's my favorite Western.
Some MSG, of course.
Every chef has a signature ingredient that no one has ever heard of or used. Mine's MSG.
If you put in enough that you feel a burning sensation in the back of the neck, forearms, and chest, you're just about there.
Red dye number 2.
Make sure to include red dye number 2.
If there's not at least some possibility of malignant tumors, it's not real bachelor cooking.
And dried dingo kidneys.
You'll want to crush up some dried dingo kidneys.
Come on, bachelors. You know you have them. Look under the sofa cushions.
Some lard.
Don't skimp on the lard.
That's right. If you take the lard out of lard ass, all you have is ass.
Well said, Max.
Anything so I have to put in this? Are you gonna have to put everything?
Every meal has to include some of the standards, like monk paste.
Don't forget that saying, monk paste for the taste, pope vest for the zest.
Of course, who could forget the asbestos sprinkles?
This stuff isn't just for school lunches. Real kitchens use it too.
Can we say enough about roofing tile shards?
Obviously, we can't.
A dash of pink mink oil is a must.
Nothing says I last ate real food in the 80s like the inclusion of something pink.
Of course, it wouldn't be real bachelor cooking without tweed.
Bachelors, here's a tip. Tweed isn't just for cooking. It also makes a great toupee.
No more than a dash of uranium pellets.
They also go great in Chex Mix.
Of course, you're going to want a few dashes of hair gel.
Don't worry, bachelors. As long as you use it only for cooking, no one will think you less of a man.
You want to use the sulfuric acid sparingly. It can easily overwhelm the other ingredients.
And your taste buds, and your esophagus.
Oh, that's how you cook it. Well, we're gonna put everything in it anyway.
A handful or two of buffalo chips.
You really can't add too many buffalo chips. Now, do we broil it, Sam?
Right you are, little buddy. Into the oven it goes. And, through the magic of TV cooking show time, ta-da! You've successfully perverted the laws of God and man.
Oh boy, let's take it with us.
Okay.
Welcome once again to Cooking Without Looking, the show where we use absolutely no natural ingredients whatsoever and still make something you guys can choke down. Filling in for the inconveniently food-poisoned Chuck Flagon, these guys.
Thank you, and welcome to the show.
What are we making this time, Sam?
So we actually need a cake, so...
Today we're baking a cake. Let's visit our rack of ingredients and add flavoring to the flavoring pail.
I'm pretty sure that's a pot, Sam.
Max, let's leave the cooking to me and the eating to you.
Just put red dye number
Make
2.
sure to include red dye number 2.
I think that's
If there's not at least some possibility of malignant tumors, it's not real bachelor cooking.
We've already got that thing we made before.
No, I ate it while you were looking at the ingredients. Now, do we broil it, Sam?
Right you are, little buddy. Into the oven it goes.
thought we'd
And,
get both.
through the magic of TV cooking show time, one gorgeous, delicious cake, ready to be binged upon or shared amongst friends.
Oh boy, let's take it with us.
Alright, now we have a cake.
This fridge isn't even a fridge. It's a fake.
We're gonna need ketchup for the cake, obviously. Oh, probably get it at Bosco's, obviously. And we'll talk to... Keep going. There we go. We'll talk to this guy.
Last time we saw you, you and your diminutive former child star brothers were in the thrall of a megalomaniac hypnotist with bad hair. What have you been up to since then?
Well, after you hit us over the head,
Repeatedly.
our careers have taken an upswing.
Clearly.
Hey, being a judge on Embarrassing Idol is a tremendous opportunity.
I'm feeling the magic already.
Tell me, old judge, what gruesome qualities do you look for in a singing performance?
Fraternity. I'm voting for Peepers no matter what. He's my brother. The one who didn't forget my birthday today, I might add.
I said I was sorry.
Happy birthday.
Thanks. I'm glad somebody remembered.
I said I was sorry. What more do you want?
A treat would be nice.
Isn't this also St. Boniface Day?
Patron saint of carnivorous plants and spiky things? I think that's next week.
What kind of perks do judges get?
What kind of perks go with this gig? Do you get fancy dressing rooms and candy sorted by color?
Ooh, Ooh, craft services food. Have them bring me a roasted Canada goose stuffed with lightly bruised olives, please.
Not likely. I ordered a cake for my birthday, but they never brought it.
I think the craft services crew all went in to watch the Myra show, like everybody else.
All we got was a basket of tomatoes. Ugh.
What kind of preposterously un-American weasel are you that you don't like tomatoes?
I like them just fine, but they don't like me.
What do you mean?
I once spent 12 hours in the bathroom after mistakenly eating a cucumber that was sitting next to a tomato on the plate.
Say no more. Can you eat those little cherry tomatoes? They're small.
No! No tomatoes, tomato juice, tomato paste, nothing, or I'll be out of commission for hours.
And that's why we need ketchup.
Remind me again how you go about judging a singing performance?
I listen very carefully to the tonal qualities of the singer's voice, and then I vote for my brother Peepers.
Commendably impartial of you.
See ya.
Enjoy your judging. Catch you later.
Uh-huh.
What can you tell me about this contest you're judging?
Not much to tell. People sing, we judge them. You want to know more? Ask the director. We judges don't have to concern ourselves with operational details.
So, Whizzer's birthday is today, huh?
See? Some people pay attention to these things.
Oh, come on. I already said I was sorry for forgetting.
I confess I don't really understand how you could forget Whizzer's birthday. I mean, aren't you guys triplets?
Technically, yes.
Happy birthday.
Hey, Ponder.
Yeah.
You missed it. We won $1 million worth of food stamps.
If you'll excuse me, I've got some lines to color outside of.
It's your life.
And now we're gonna be on Embarrassing Idol. Once I figure out where the director is. They are basically money if you're in the right places. So, nope, no, not that. There we go. You went too far off screen. There we go, there's the director.
Hi.
Hi.
You got this stage set up awfully fast. You must have an army of minions to do your bidding.
No, it's pretty much just me. I used to have a stagehand, but she went to watch the Myra show.
All the more impressive then.
Sawing the hole in the floor was the hard part.
Don't think you have food stamps there? Yeah, that's basically what it is, yeah. They work at grocery stores. Probably convenience stores, which is where I'm gonna go and try and use them. Also, we were on a TV show. We were stars of a sitcom involving trying to raise a cattle herd in an apartment in Manhattan.
What can you tell me about the show you're shooting here?
Embarrassing Idol, standard drill. Amateur singers with delusions of ability perform in front of a camera. Judges heckle them, and the public gets sick pleasure out of watching the carnage.
Can I be a contestant? I often sing in the shower, and hardly anyone complains.
Sure, we're pretty desperate for contestants at the moment. We had more, but they went in to watch the Myra show and we never saw them again.
Highly suspicious.
Oh yeah, Myra's keeping her audience captive. That's why we're at the TV studio right now. What's the prize?
What allegedly valuable prize is bestowed on the lucky winner?
The winner gets a standard exploitation recording contract with a major label.
If you're going to be exploited by the best.
And we can't get on the Myra show unless we were on a famous TV show, have a recording contract, or were scandalized in the tabloids.
That seems clear.
Thank goodness.
What's it like working with the Soda Poppers?
Oh, the usual. They prance around to make unreasonable demands, but they knuckle under because they're desperate to be working at all. Same as the rest of us, really.
Your bleak outlook is oddly refreshing.
See ya.
Well, I'm sure you're very busy.
You got that right.
Alright. I realize you just have to go up to the acid pit.
What's with the pool of water?
It's acid, brain freeze. Don't you ever watch the show?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our next contestant, Sam.
Hello. I'd like to do a little song I call...
Busted Down Hound Dog Blues. Love Has a Thorny Backside. Bottleneck on the Freeway of Doom. That's actually a pretty good one. Just like someone else's song, only somehow better. Bottleneck on the Freeway of Doom.
Bottleneck on the Freeway of Doom.
I'm in terrible torment. I'm unbelievably happy. I am cryptic and therefore deep. I am more successful than you. Let's do cryptic.
May the starfish justice not impugn.
My girl is the greatest thing since sliced bread. My girl is cheating on me. I solved life's greatest mystery, but I'm not telling. I'm cooler and hipper than you will ever be. Let's do greatest mystery.
Thinking about the rings on the great raccoon.
Pity me, admire me. Let me remind you that I write songs. I'll say anything just to make it rhyme.
Blowing like a zephyr on a dew.
And let's hear from our judges.
Bravo! Your wobbly tenor is way better than Peeper's shrill squawking.
Your stylings are quite interesting, but I noticed you never really hit a high note. Peepers is still getting my vote.
You sing beautifully, and your lyrics are enchanting. But Peepers is my brother, so I pretty much have to vote for him.
Oh.
Remember, folks, on Embarrassing Idol, the decision of the judges must be unanimous. Stay tuned for more exciting action after this.
And we're cut. It's okay to sing again if you want to, by the way. Could improve your chances.
Alright. But we will not sing again until we get rid of that guy and impress that guy. Alright. There's something I had to do in the oh yeah, I did have to give her the picture of me with an alien, obviously.
Hey guys,
We'll be back.
keep watching the supplies.
Watch the supplies. Out of the way, Sam.
Sam, this is perfect. This photo is a capstone. It succinctly summarizes over 30 years of extraterrestrial-related photographic evidence.
Sybil, that photo is a hoax.
Exactly. I couldn't have asked for better. Now I can print the paper. Available at newsstands now.
Hooray. Hey, Tiki.
Ah, the tiki. Holdover from the days when you could sell all kinds of cheap crap without a successful children's television show.
Envious?
A little.
And clacky balls.
Can I play with that?
No, it drives people crazy.
Who?
Me.
Genshin Impact is keeping you alive. I mean, it did fully download. Maybe I'll play it after this. Alright, so now... Walk in with point and click. Always fun. Fun for the whole family. There we are.
It says this year's fashion is somehow different from last year's fashion.
But I still have the same brain I had last year.
Actually, you don't, but most people do. We're famous.
Hooray! Can we begin misbehaving now?
Begin?
Alright. Let's get some ketchup.
It's Sam and Max. I saw you on the telly.
How do you watch TV from in there?
I've got monitors you don't even know about.
Also, Bosco's pretending to be British. Alright, let's, cake. There we go.
A little ketchup is always good on a cake.
Alright, now let's spend our food stamps.
We want to buy something.
Quite so.
Give us the voice modulator.
We come bearing 1 million American dollars.
Now hand over the voice modulator.
Blimey! Food stamps? I suppose I must accept them. Both the Danish government conspiracy. It's hogwash! Complete codswallop! Here then is your chemical-based voice modulator.
This is a helium balloon strapped to an inhaler.
But it works! Trust me, trust me!
Holy chipmunk, Ari is warbling out of a souped-up 78-speed turntable. It works!
Thanks, Bosco.
It works. Alright. You're gonna try in a bit, and you were gonna play. Oh, you were gonna play on the computer, not on your phone, because it's too tempting on the phone.
Where are we going, Sam?
No place. Never mind.
I just wanted to hear the line about dead end sign. You didn't have to go all the way over there.
Dead end.
One way, dead end. Street signs are such fitting metaphors for the human condition.
Remind me to refill your prescriptions.
Yeah, it's just sitting here on my PC for now. Yep. I know.
Where are we going, Sam?
I saw the intro, I guess, on my PlayStation, and
the TV studio.
It looks
goody,
really beautiful. And I still have no idea what the game actually is. So, all right. So let's give him a cake.
Happy birthday.
Oh, boy! Birthday cake! That red frosting looks tasty. Excuse me. Boy, that was really... really... Uh-oh. Time out for number 2!
What the? Darn it! He'd better not be going to see Myra. Well, anyway, we can't wait. We'll just have to finish the show with only 2 judges. Whatever you guys agree on goes.
Vote for me!
Alright, now let's do...
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our next contestant, Sam.
Hello. I'd like to do a little song I call...
Love has a thorny backside. Now let's do Busted Down Hound Dog.
Busted Down Hound Dog Blues.
I'm in terrible torment. I'm unbelievably happy. I like the design of most of the characters in that game, not this one, I assume. Because these guys are creepy. This guy's cool. This guy's cool. This shark's cool, though.
Chomping on a crunchy silver spoon.
Girls cheating on me. I'm cooler and hipper than you'll ever be.
playing cocktail angst on my bassoon.
I'll say anything to make it rhyme. Admire me.
All the girlies hear me and they swoon.
And let's hear from our judges.
Wait.
I admire your courage even more than your singing. You've still got my vote.
Thanks, little buddy.
Nice, but I'd like to see some technical proficiency. Hitting a high note, for example. As it stands, Peepers still has my vote.
I guess I was supposed to do the high voice.
Remember, folks, on Embarrassing Idol, the decision of the judges must be unanimous. Stay tuned for more exciting action after this.
The high voice thing first.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Alright, let's go be on TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our next contestant, Sam.
Hello. I'd like to do a little song I call Just Like Someone Else's Song, only somehow better.
I'm unbelievably in torment.
Howling at that drippy old hunk of moon.
Girl is cheating on me.
She's at brunch today with some baboon.
Pity me.
Road to someday, bits of me are strewn.
And let's hear from our judges.
Your moribund crooning is far less offensive than Peeper's excruciating slaughterhouse squalor.
Thanks.
You really nailed that high note. Whoa! And you're less sloppy than my brother is. You've got my vote. Hey!
All of the remaining judges have agreed. We have a winner.
Yay, we won.
Congratulations, Sam. Here's your recording contract.
Bin Bottom Records. It's like a dream come true.
Specs, I'll get you for this if it's the last thing I do. Right after I get back from Mount Rushmore.
Rushmore? I'd better go after him.
I just remembered. I have to feed my goldfish.
Are we still taping?
Be sure to join us next time on Embarrassing Idol.
Alright, now we can go. Actually, let's see.
The show's over. You don't have to be up there anymore.
I know, but I'm waiting for random people to pass by so I can heckle the way they walk.
Makes sense. Alright. Anyway, here's the sitcom we were on. Here's our cow.
Hey, bossy.
Cooking show, game show. Game show gets us there. Oh yeah, we blew up. You were here when we blew up the game show, right? No. Oh, and here's Two's new favorite character.
Hi, Hugh Bliss.
Hi, I'm Hugh Bliss.
Let's get him.
I challenge you to change colors again.
Okay, pick a color. Any color.
Return to your usual albinic hue.
That's what he looks like.
Bye!
Yes? Oh, you two again. Well, what is it? You've got the length of one commercial break to explain yourselves.
Oh.
Remind me what your requirements are for guests on your show?
Of course, dear. I'll need to see your recording contract, a clip from your TV show, and some evidence of a juicy scandal.
What if we have our own video game?
Video games? Ugh, those things will ruin your eyes. They're awful.
We do have a recording contract. Bin Bottom Records. Take a look. You should have us on as guests.
I like my guests to be celebrities audiences are talking about. Have you been embroiled in any juicy scandals lately?
Our landlady thinks I'm the one who broke the dryer in the basement.
Come back when the media is talking about you. And don't forget to wash behind your ears first.
Actually, we graced the cover of the current edition of the Alien Love Triangle Times. How's that for a scandal? You'll have us on your show now, yes?
Oh, I suppose so. If only so I can talk about America's lamentably endless fascination with depravity.
Yay!
Naturally, I will expect you to be on your best behavior and agree with everything I say and answer every question I have and don't interrupt and keep your elbows off the table and use your indoor voice.
What about...
While you're on my show, you stay in your seats at all times. You do not interrupt me when I'm talking, and you treat the audience with the utmost respect, even if you become less sure with each passing year that they deserve it. Now, I'll call you on stage in a minute.
Gosh, Max. Celebrity is just a never-ending set of arbitrary goals one accomplishes to appease a dismissive and distracted, if not entirely absent, authority figure.
I don't know if I agree, Sam, but I've begun my decadent slide into a depraved personal hell just in case.
Just in case.
Give her a hand, everyone! Bessie Bovine reading from her new book, The Heart Has Four Stomachs, Ruminations on a Life in Hollywood. Out now in all major bookstores. This microphone is starting to spark from overuse, but that doesn't mean we're ready to pack it in. We've got the stars of the not-quite-canceled sitcom Midtown Cowboys, who also happen to be the winner and judge of TV's Embarrassing Idol. Ladies and gentlemen, Sam and Matt.
And a creepy teddy bear.
Hold the hayride, little pal. That bear seems more than slightly hinky, in the mesmeric sense of the term.
Shadier than a fat man's ankles.
Let's take it down like ducks in a gutter.
Hold it! My guests sit at that end.
But that bear's got you...
Sit!
We'll just sit where you want us to, ma'am.
Lovely.
What gives, Sam? Why can't we just grab the bear?
It would appear that the laws of physics are different on the set of a talk show, little buddy. We're gonna have to play along.
Sam and Max, you're talented, hot new celebrities who've taken the entertainment world by storm. So naturally, we all want to hear everything about your involvement in the scandal detailed in the Alien Love Triangle Times.
About that picture in the Times.
There's something you should know about that picture in the Times.
I'm not sure I want to know anything more. Maybe you big Hollywood types thinks it's funny to flaunt your polyplanetary pickups, but the rest of us find alien love triangles frankly disgusting.
But the photo is not quite what it seems.
How so?
It's not an alien, it's Hugh Bliss. There was someone else involved. Let's do not an alien.
It's not a picture of an alien at all. That's Hugh Bliss.
Hugh Bliss? The highly respected founder of Prismatology? Don't be ridiculous. Why, I've had him on my show before, and he certainly isn't green. What are you really hiding?
Oh, they don't like us.
How much I'm scared of being buffeted by another gust of Hurricane Myra?
Flattery will get you nowhere, mister. I don't know about you, audience, but as a girl, I was taught that flattery was the worst possible way to blah, 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 yak, yak, yak. Blah, 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 yak, 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 blah-de, blah-de, blah.
Humanity's not safe while that mysterious little hypno-bear is on the loose.
Are we part of humanity, Sam?
Not technically, but we're in danger too.
Yak, 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 blah-de, blah-de, blah. Ah, yes. Where were we? I think we were discussing the Alien Love Triangle Times and that nasty, scandalous affair of yours.
I'd like to talk about me, I'd like to talk about myself, I'd like to talk about you, I'd like to talk about my pal, Sam.
I'd like to talk about me.
I prefer my guests' naked egos to be just a little less naked, dear.
Oh, absolutely, Myra. That's exactly what Reese Butterfingers told me when sniping river rats at Cannes. She thought I had the cool-eyed aim of a professional.
Are you sure you wouldn't rather talk about your alien love triangle shenanigans?
Alright, I guess we'll do that.
There's more you should know about that picture in the Times.
I'll do it the right way.
What's that?
It doesn't tell the whole story. There's someone else involved. Someone the picture doesn't show.
How shocking.
Who?
Bessie Bovine, our co-star on Midtown Cowboys.
Oh my! Audience, shall we bring her back out again? Well, Bessie, what do you say to these allegations? Is that so? Bessie, shockingly, you're the only voice of common sense in Hollywood. You are to be commended. Why don't you relax with some sweet grass backstage while I browbeat my audience into blah, 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 yak, yak, yak? Blah, 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 yak, 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 blah-de, blah-de, blah-de,
Maybe I did it wrong.
yakety, yakety, yak. Ah, yes. Where were we? I think we were discussing the alien love triangle times and that nasty, scandalous affair of yours.
I'd rather talk about Embarrassing Idol.
I'd like to sing a song from my upcoming album, Feathers and Furious Scribbling.
I'm almost certain the audience might probably enjoy that.
Howling at that drippy old hunk of moon.
Oh.
She's at brunch today
I
with
needed
some
to use the
baboon.
helium first.
And so I wrote this extremely catchy tune.
Thank you, Sam, for putting the num back in musical number.
What a wonderful way to remind our audience that you don't have to be talented to be famous. And a perfect segue into my latest tirade about the lamentable state of modern popular music. I mean, blah, 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 yak, 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 bloody, 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 yakety, yak, yak, yak. Blah, 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 yak, 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 bloody, 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 yakety, 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 yak, blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 yak,
Testing,
yak, yak,
1,
bloody,
2,
bloody, bloody,
3.
bloody, yakety, 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 yakety.
I'd like to sing, if I may.
Is that wise?
Howling at that drippy old hunk of moon.
There it goes.
Whoa!
Walla walla.
Careful there, Tiger. That was wonderful. I'm so moved I almost don't have a long hectoring screed in me. Oh no, wait! There it is! Thank goodness! Self-referential songwriting is a dangerously blah 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 yak 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 yak. Blah 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 yak 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 bloody 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 yakety 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 yak blah blah blah.
Got a second, little buddy?
Now that we're big stars, I'd normally ask that your people call my people to set up a meeting. But since we're old friends...
Blah 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah.
We've got to stop this TV program.
Stop it? It's the greatest moment of my deeply superficial life.
Nonetheless, we'll be trapped here forever if we don't do something.
Look, unless you take out Myra or that bear, or both, you'll never stop it. I say, relax and enjoy the unreal, soul-hollowing ride.
Never mind.
Max
Then
is
I
the
shall
hit.
return to the warm womb of manufactured celebrity.
Alright, let's see. Oh, I know what we do.
Ah, yes. Where were we? I think we were discussing the alien love triangle times and that nasty, scandalous affair of yours.
There's more you should know about that picture in the Times.
What's that?
There are still others involved.
Incredible. Who?
Bessie Bovine, our co-star on Midtown Cowboys.
Oh my! Audience, shall we bring her back out again?
Let's see what that is. There we go.
At the risk of making the obvious comment, that was shocking. Is she breathing?
A little, but the creepy teddy bear is toast.
Nuts. I wanted to ask it a few questions, and maybe use it to hypnotize Katie Couric.
Another glorious dream bangs its chin on the dirty pavement. On the bright side, the audience is free to go home.
Oh, I was just getting warmed up. Do you think Myra will have us back on the show again soon?
Speaking of unlikely, did you notice we just had 2 cases in a row involving hypnotic mind control?
Complete coincidence?
Yes, I think so. The cogs of the universe synchronize in ways we're not meant to see.
Speaking of things we're not meant to see, there's a new restaurant at the zoo where you can eat what they feed the animals.
Empty popcorn cartons and cigarette butts?
And processed bread logs loaded with tranquilizers and antidepressants.
Bread logs make me logy. Let's head back to the cooking show set and see if we can figure out how to make fried pork rinds.
Okay, but I get the feet.
The Toy Mafia. Now we got the nice music I've been using. Alright. What time is it? It's only 10. Yeah, I could play something else. Probably not the next one in this series, but I kinda don't want to start up I keep forgetting the first word of it. Blank Impact. Not Genghis Khan Impact. Genshin Impact. Maybe I'll do Fall Guys. I don't think I've actually played that on stream yet, so Genshin. Oh yeah, and I added some more channel alerts. One about a fortune cookie, or not channel alerts, channel points, and a new random trivia one. Oh, it was 2006. Alright. And we will... Where's my BRB? There's my BRB. Alright. So you guys okay with watching Fall Guys? I'm gonna switch to this so you can decide. And there should be Sam and Max music, yes. And quit. Oh. I have no fear. Turn off the desktop audio so you don't hear the music until I want you to hear the music. Am I still alive in Darkest Dungeon? Or is Second Me still alive in Darkest Dungeon? There we go. Maybe. Oh. Ignore any banging sounds you hear. I think I was good. Oh, that's good. Game's not showing up, but my cursor turned into the Fall Guys cursor, so... Oh, there it goes. Maybe. Alright, good. Showed up. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream and restart it real quick so that I don't have to cut this out later. So, stay right there. Don't freak out.